Okay, so let's start, guys. Uh, so IP addressing is the topic for today. Okay. So what is the topic? IP addressing. So I'm audible. Please confirm, guys. I'm audible. Yes. Okay. Audio is perfect. Okay. Great. So IP addressing. So in IP address, we have two type of address. One is called IP version 4 and one is called IP version 6. Okay. So IP version 4 is 32 bits. So which means it is a combination of 32, 0 and 1. So what is bits, by the way? 0 and 1 are called bits. Okay. So when we say 32 bits, it means 32 0 and 1s. Okay. It can be 0, it can be 1. Okay. It can be 0, it can be 1. So it means 3201s is called 32 bits. So IPv6 is 128 bits. It's a very, very big number, right? So in IP version 4, how the IP address looks like, that is called decimal format. Okay, which format? Decimal format. How to write IP version 4? Decimal format. We have 4 different groups and each group is of 8 bits. Okay, how many bits? 8 bits. 8 bits, 8 bits, 8 bits, and 8 bits. Okay, so this is called decimal format. And normally you have seen, for example, the IP address of version 4 are like 192.168 1.1. Okay, like 2.1.1.1, 200.1.1.1. So these are examples of IP version 4. IP version 4. Okay, so when it comes to IPv6, okay, so when it comes to IPv6, as I told you, it is around 128 bit. Okay, 128 bits. So it is in hexadecimal format. Hexadecimal format. Okay, and we have around 8 groups of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And each group is of around 16 bits. 16 bit, 16 bit, 16 bits, 16 bits, 16, 16, 16, and 16. So if you plus all these values, okay, you will get what? 128 bit. And if you plus all these 8 bits, you get 32 bits. Because IP version 4 is 32 and IPv6 is 128 bit. Clear, everyone? Yes. Okay, so IP version 6 is a very big address. Okay, for example, like if you are using a Geo service provider, okay, or maybe any ISP, so they have very big address like 201, okay, maybe A, B, C, D, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, then maybe 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, how many groups? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and in the last maybe you have 0, 0, 1, 0, something like that. Okay, so now you see 1 group, 2 group, 3 group, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I will give you more examples when we start IPv6. But in IPv6, you can just reduce all zeros by a single colon. Okay, so you can see how many zeros we have. So first group 0, then we have 0, 0, again 0 group. So now you can eliminate all those groups by just typing 2001 A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then you just type double colon and just do not mention zeros. And in the last, you say 0010. Okay. Like this. Okay. And also no need to write the zeros what are coming before any number. So 0010 can be written as 10 also. Okay. 10 like this. Okay. So means all zeros now combined. Okay. They are removed and they are represented as just a double colon. Okay. So this is what we have done here. Okay. To make the address short. Okay. To make, because IP version 6 is very big to understand. So there are some techniques where you can reduce the size. Okay. But these things we will learn in IPv6. Okay. Just I told you, like, if you have a question that how to remember this big address. So we do not have to remember these addresses too much. Like we can reduce those numbers also. But now let's talk about IP version 4. Okay. And let me take a Word file so that I can make notes for you. Do this, I think. Okay, so we will start now IP version 4. And once you have good knowledge on IP version 4, then it will be easy for you to learn IPv6 also. Okay, so आज हम पढ़ेंगे IP version 4. Okay, so let's start IP version 4 and we need to start from very basic, which is called like binary to decimal. Okay, the first thing what we are learning today. Okay, so before I'll start binary to decimal, let's learn the IP version 4 classes. Okay, so in IP version 4, we have classes. Okay, like class A, B, C, D, something. Okay, so like class A start from 1 to 126. Okay, then 127 is reserved. Okay, so you can say 1 to 126, then 127 is reserved for loopback testing, reserved for loopback. Okay, so then class B, we have 128 to 191, then C 192 to 223, then we have D 224 to 239, then E class, then that is 240 to 255. Okay, so some people like they forgot about these numbers also sometimes in interview. Okay, so at least you should understand this number. Okay, it's a very basic thing. So why they have divided? Okay, the question is why they divided the classes, because who provides IP addresses? Internet Assigned Number Authority. Okay, who is the creator? Internet Assigned Numbered Authority. Okay, number authority, Internet Assigned Number Authority. So what they have done, like they divided all these classes according to the size. Okay, according to like what is your requirement. And we normally we give A, B, C IP addresses. Okay, to computers, to the host. Okay, but the class D is reserved for multicasting. Okay, which is used by routing protocols. Okay, routers and all. Okay, like so once we learn basics, we will configure routers, right? So how routers talk to each other? They send packets to each other with the help of multicast addresses. Okay, so your multicast has a lot of uses. So one example I'm giving, multicasting is used between router packets or routing information exchange. Okay. So multicasting. So then we have 240, 255, which is almost wastage or now like so everybody thought that we will use this in future, but future is already here. Okay, we have not used class E because no machine in the world today support class E. Okay, why it got so earlier it was future reserved for future use, but now you can say it is completely wasted. Okay, because future is already here, right? So how it got wasted? Because all computers in the world, Windows, Linux, mobile operating systems, okay, which are also Linux based. So all machines in the world today, Windows, Linux, any operating system, or maybe Apple, Mac, okay, all machines only support A, B, and C. You can't give IP address, class E address to all these machines because their software is not programmed to understand class E. So the software engineers of Microsoft or all Linux platform kernel or Mac means nobody understand class E. Okay. So that's why you can say class E. So if you read old books, it is called future use. But if you understand technically it got wasted, nobody can able to use. आप चाह के भी इस क्लास को यूज नहीं कर पाओगे क्योंकि कोई भी कंप्यूटर इसको सपोर्ट ही नहीं करता. No computer in the world today class support class E addresses. That's the reason it got wasted. So that's why we moved to IPv6. Okay, clear everyone? हाथ खड़े कर दो दोनों जिसको समझ आ गया. Raise hand. One is okay. No need to raise two hands. Okay, good. So any questions? I think it's very basic. No need of questions right now. Okay. So now let's understand. So how you understand that computer is, so I will make you very, like I will make the concept very easy. People get confused. Okay. Like if two computers are in same network or not. Okay. Remember. So there is a class A, and in class A there are, so IP address is made of two things. Okay. IP address has two main things. One is called network part, network, and one is called host. Okay, so if two machines want to talk to each other, tell me, if two machines or maybe four machines, if four computers are connected together with a switch, okay, so you have given IP address to all the machines like 1.1.1.1, then 1.2.2.2, maybe 1.3333, 1.4.4.4. Okay, so what do you think? Class A, computer A, B, C, D. So all four computers will talk to each other. Okay, so just don't imagine. Now let me tell you the logic. So all machines will talk when they are in same network. Yes or no? This is common sense. Sare, so this is a LAN network, local area network. So if all my computers are in same network, then only I will talk. Yes or no? Yes. So if we are in same network, we will talk. But if they are not in same network, maybe there are some another computers like E, F, okay, G, H. So there are four more computers and they are also connected with switches. Okay, they also have IP address like 2.1.1, 2.2.2.2, 2.3333, 2.4.4.4. Okay, so now these all machines will also connect because they are also in same network. Yes. So how we understand they are in same network and on? Okay. So because we see the network part. Okay. Now in class A, so जब भी हम class A की बात करते हैं, whenever we talk about class A, so in class A, we just have to check the first part. Okay. So we just have to check the first portion. Okay. First group of the IP address and rest are host part. It means So if your IP address range is between 1 to 126, we will just check the first number. Okay, so it means here, if you see the one, this is my network part. This is my network part, network part, network part. So tell me if they are same or not. क्या ये same है? Yes. Are they same? Because my one IP address 1.1 series in class A. In class A, we have first portion network part, and these machines will talk to each other. Yes, big yes. The same way 2.1.1, 2.2.2.2 in class. So IP address start with 2 also belong from class A. So the 2 address also in my network. है ना? Yes, they are also in same network. Okay, so but if two network wants to talk to another network, then I told you in network devices, there is a device called router, which is used, which will connect with the router, and router will connect another network. Because router is a device to connect different networks. So router is a device which connect different networks. But if you are in same network, okay, so how you will be in same network? कैसे आप same network में होगे? How you will be in same network when your network bit will be same. When your network bits will be same. When your network portion will be same. So I'm making notes for you all. Okay, so now let's take an example now. So I will give you almost 10 examples. Okay, remember. So like two computers, one, again two. This time we connect a server with the laptop. Okay, maybe this time we connect a laptop with a printer. Okay, so this time for like we have 4. Okay. Okay, so question. So let's have a small quiz. Let's see. What do you understand? Okay, so remember, I will write here. Okay, so class A, only first portion we have to match. In class B, we have to match first two groups or octets. Octet means the IP address, the block of 8 bits is called octet. In class C, we match first 3 portion. Okay, so remember, class A, first portion only, class B, 2 portions, and class C, 3 networks. Okay, 3 octets. Okay, so remember the IP address also. Let me write down here. A is 1 to 126. B is 128 to 191. C is 192 to 223. Okay, D and E is not required here. So now my first question. If I give IP address here 1.1.1.1 and another is 1.99.99.99, so will they able to talk with each other? Yes. Two computers will ping each other. Yes. Okay. So let's see. We will see all these things practically. Okay, I will use a packet tracer software. I think in the first class or second class, I have told you how to download. Please watch that video. That is available in your portal. Okay, so whenever you log in, it will ask you for your email ID and all. You can sign in with your Google ID. Okay, so I'm logged in Packet Tracer. Okay, so I will take the two computers again. And in the first computer, you can see how to add. Let me show you if you don't know, so that you will be also able to test this after the class. So this is practical window, and there is a second option, end devices. Click on that, and then you see laptop, printer, server, whatever you want. So I will take two computers, PC, click here and drag here. Okay, click or just click here. So now two computers are added here. Now click on this icon, cable. Click on the first icon, which is automatic cable. So just click on the PC 0, then click on the PC 1. So now you can see automatically the computer is connected with a cable. And now you can give IP what I told you, 1.1.1. Okay, so this is just a name. Okay, I'm not giving IP here. This is just I'm typing here so that you understand we are going to give IP. So ये सिर्फ नाम है इसका. Okay, that I'm just changing the name to IP address. It is just a visual representation, but actually how you give IP, you go to control panel. Okay, then go to your network connections, networking and sharing center. Then go to this change adapter settings. Okay, and then go to your Ethernet or wireless, wherever you want to give IP in your computer. If I want to give IP address in Wi-Fi, suppose go to properties, IP version 4, go to properties, and here you type those IP 1.1.1.1. Okay, then automatically it will take the subnet mask. Because I told you this is class A, so this 255 is telling the computer that only first portion is my network part. Are you getting my point? So why 255000? Because this 255 is telling my computer that only the first portion is my network part. Okay, gateway I will explain later on. And this is DNS, which is not required yet. So this is how you give IP address, and just you have to click OK. But in packet tracer, how you give IP? You just click here, go to desktop, and then go to IP. And here you give IP. Similar way, just the software is a little different. Okay, 1.1.1 and 255000 automatically. The second computer I will give 199. Click here, go to desktop, go to IP configuration, and then give IP header. And automatically this computer is also saying, both computers are saying my subnet mask is 255000. So because that is called default subnet mask. तो क्या था ये हमारा? What is this? So this subnet mask is telling the computer that we have to only match the first portion, because this portion I have to match only. Because subnet mask is telling me only to match the first group. That's why it is 25555. Here also. Are you getting? So now if you give IP address, how to test if they are working? So you just click on the first computer, close this window. The similar way, go to desktop, but this time you do not have to go IP configuration. Go to command prompt and type the IP address of another device, which is ping 1.99.99.99. So can you see guys, I am getting a ping reply. क्या हमें ping आ रहा है? Are we getting ping? Yes, it means 100% success, 0% loss, means both computers are talking to each other. Okay, so this is the example what I was giving you, that why they are talking to each other, because one IP address belong to which class? A. And in A, how many bits we have to check? Only first portion. So tell me, first portion is matching, yes or no? Yes, everyone. So now let's talk about C and D computer. And this time I will give IP address like 150. 150.1.1.1. 150.99.99.99. So what do you think? 150 IP belong to which class? B. 150 इसी के अंदर आ रहा है. 150 is coming in between 128 to 1 end, because you have to only check the first portion. 150 comes in B, and in B class, how many bits we have to match? First two. So the first two is 150.1, and in the second computer 150.99. So do you think will they talk? क्या ये पिंग होंगे? No, they will not ping. Let's see in the practical. Okay, I will take again two computers and devices. Let's take two laptops. Go to cable, automatic cable. Just for future reference, I will note down IP here. 150.1.1.1. The another computer is 150.99.99.99. Okay, so same thing, copy, go to IP, click on computer desktop, IP configuration. So now this time computer is also saying me that we have to match first two groups because subnet mask is telling my computer is getting to know by checking the subnet mask. So by default, we are saying the first two portion should be same because that's why it is 255 is 255. Here we have 150. Okay, so we have the subnet mask here also. But the first two portions are not matching. If you see 150.1 and here we have 150.99. Okay, so it is not acceptable. Okay, if you try to ping, IP already assigned. तो अगर आप ping करोगे, if I try to ping the second computer, they will not talk to each other. 150.99.99.99. Okay, you can see they are not able to talk to each other because the computer came to know this computer is not in my network. Because computer is checking the first thing, interview question. So when you ping one another device, when you ping from one computer to another computer, what is the first thing computer check? That is called its network. Okay, so सबसे पहले क्या देखता है computer? So before checking, if I ask a lot of people in interviews, they are going to respond, sir, we check cable, sir, we will check if routing is done or not. So they just keep answering a lot of answers, but the exact thing. So the computer before sending any packet to another computer is doing it is going to check the IP address is in my network or not. If it is in my network, if computer say that okay, this is in my network, then we see further things like ARP table and all. But as of now, just remember one thing, that to talk to another network, you need a router. Okay, it means to make these two computers possible communication, right? If you want, then you have to do something like you need a router. But what if I change this IP 150.1.99.99? So now tell me, if I change this IP to 151.99.99, so will they ping now? Some of you joined late class today. Please come on time, okay? Class timing is 10 p.m. not 10:30. पहले इतना लेट शुरू कर रहा हूं, उसमें भी तुम लेट आ रहे हो. Okay, so 150.1.1 and 150.199. So will they talk now? Let's ping 150.1.99.99. Clear everyone? Okay, very good. It means we understood class A ho ya B ho ya C ho, whether it is class A, B or C, we have to check if my network bits are matching, they will ping. If network bits are not matching, they will not ping. Clear? Okay, let's take one more example, then I'll take your doubts. Okay, so 192. Okay, so let's take example 192.168.1.1. And this is 192.168 dot, maybe let's talk about 99.99. So now two portions are matching. Do you think they will ping? No, because 192 IP belong to class C. In C class, we need 1, 2, 3 network part. It means whether I have to make it 1, okay, or maybe this side you can make 99. That's your choice. But here they will not talk. Okay, let me show you. If, because class C is going to check 3. So again, this time I will take one laptop and one server. Okay, and this time I will give him 192.168.1.1. And this server is like 99.99. Okay, so we will not ping here. Let's connect a cable. Okay, so we will not ping here. We will go to desktop browser, web browser. Because so if you want to ping, you go to command prompt and type IP. But this is a server. We can open the server IP in the web browser. Type 192.168.99.99. You can see I'm not able to open this website because these two computers are not in same network. Now tell me guys, if I make it 199, will they ping now? Or will we able to access the website? अच्छा IP नहीं दिया था क्या पहले भी? Okay, let me show you 99 first. Okay, so this is the IP I've given 99.99. And if I try to open Go, you can see it is not working. Go to command prompt. 99, it's not working. Why? Because the first two portions are same, but the third portion, third network part is missing. So that's why you go to your network. And if I change to 199, if I change this to 199, so do you think we will be able to open the web page now? If I open 1.99, go, the first computer has IP or not? Oh man, where they are. Okay, so I think IPs are getting removed, but I'll show you. Uh, Let me revise. Let me make it 99.99 so that you do not see that I'm okay. IP is given. So if I try to open web page with the old IP 99.99, you can see it is not working. Okay, but if I change this IP to 199 and if I open 199 in web browser, it is working. Can you see 199 is working, but 99.99 is not working because my computer is not allowing me to do that. Okay, because computer understand if we change this to 99.99, so this is not going to be the same network. So 1.99, 1.1, because in class A, we just check first portion, in B class, we check two portions, and you can see the subnet mask of class C, which contains the 32550. Okay, I'll come back in 2 minutes, guys. If you want, you can note it down somewhere. Okay, so this is class A, this is B, and this is C. Sir, you didn't configure the first computer. Okay, okay, I got it. Okay, coming back in 1 minute, 2 minutes. Okay, any doubts, guys? Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Sachin is asking if I change this IP to 1.2. Okay, IP does not matter. You have to just check the network part. Okay, if it is like 240. So what do you think will be? So will they talk now? So now tell me if they are in same network or not. Yes. So the
So
first
screen.
three portions are matching. Yes or no?
So screen.
Okay, okay. So I've changed this to 1.2 and I have changed this IP address to 1.240. So do you think will they ping each other?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we have to,
Yes,
again, I
sir.
am telling you, host IP address does not matter. It can be 1.2, 1.5, 1.10, anything. We just have to check the network part. So in class C, we check first three portions. First three portions are matching or not? They are
Yes, sir.
matching, right?
Yes,
Matching,
sir.
sir.
Sir,
So if they,
actually, oh,
uh-huh.
sorry.
Let me
Sorry, sir.
ping first.
Yeah.
So that you guys can see ping 192.168 1.240. So you can see we are getting ping reply. It means they are connected together. Yeah. Now ask me. Hello.
Sir, question is if the subnets are different, like if the subnet mask on one side it is 24 and on
Mhm.
other side it is 16,
Mhm.
and the IPs are 192.168 1.2 and other side it is 1.240. So will there be a communication or
Yeah, yeah. There will be communication also.
even the subnets are different?
Let me show you. So you are saying if I change, see subnet mask change question is like I will cover in subnetting if you don't mind, Sachin.
Okay, 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 sure, sir.
Okay. But yes, you can check in packet tracer, they will ping.
Yeah,
Because the first computer will see it. Okay, so 16 and 24, like if you are putting like 192, 168, 1.2, 1.240, if you change it 0, okay, still they will talk because practically they are still in 192, 168, 1 is matching, right?
yeah, yeah.
So in this case, but if I change this 2, 3, or 4, then they will not talk.
Exactly, yeah. In
So
packet tracer, it
we'll
was pinging.
discuss in subnetting. Don't worry.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Any other
Hello, sir.
doubt? Yes, yes.
This is Anup. So
Yeah, no.
actually, one doubt you said whenever there is the network is different, the
Mhm.
system will check whether it is in my network or it is in different network. So how
Yes.
it is doing that comparison? Who is doing that?
So the computer itself, computer has a software inside
Mm-hmm.
it, TCP IP. So all the computer, all Windows machines are loaded with the TCP IP stack, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
If you go to their network, if you see all these things are already there inside my software, right?
Yes.
So the software of your Windows, software of your laptop computer is doing that for you. The comparison that if they are in same network or not.
Hmm. Actually, I asked this doubt because
Mm.
I know half answer. I don't know the
Mhm.
full answer. Half is someone said that some and operation will happen somewhere. I
Yeah,
don't know what.
ending process. Okay, okay. Ending is similar what I'm telling you right now. So in a
Hmm.
simple language, I say, okay, they will compare the network bits. But
Hmm.
actually, how they compare the network bits? So basically, let me show you one video. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys okay with that? For 5 minutes maximum?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because it's a good thing. So that is on my YouTube, maybe. Let me see. That is called ending process. So what is ending process? Like if two computers will talk to each other or not. That is called ending process. And that we uploaded in networkings. I remember. Okay, I think that is for Members maybe, just hold on. Yeah, I got the link. Okay, so let me share my sound also. Okay, so watch this video. That is for ending process. So our topic is ending process. What is this ending process? So whenever any computer wants to go to another computer, so computer will actually calculate its binary value. So what would be the binary for whole IP? Might be so 1100000, and then for 168.101.010 like that. Okay, so you need to calculate all 0 1s, and for 11 might be you have 0000. Yeah, so this is a binary for 1.11. So now computer, whenever you type any ping or any different IP, so computer is going to check its binary value also, and most of the values you can see up to this network the values are same. But you have given here /24, means /24 or subnet mask of 255. How many 255 by default? 3 times 255. So it means 3 networks should be matched, and whenever computer actually calculates the binary of both the machines, right? So for 2 the binary would be 00000010, right? You are getting a difference. So in 3 octets my values are not matching. It means this another device is not in my network. Can you see that? First portion is matched, second is matched, but third is not matched. So this is known as like ending process, where the system calculates the information. Also, how they calculate the network ID? Whenever this is source, this is destination, and there is an ending process. 1 is 1. Whenever we have 1 0, that is 0. 0 1 is considered as 0, and 0 0 also 0. So let's calculate 1 1 1 1 1 1 and rest all zeros. So this is I am doing ending. Okay. So 1 1 1 0 1 0 1 0. So 0 0 0 0 all zeros. Right. So here also you don't have to calculate. So this is the ending. So ending means you can see that both the information, means this ID and the third octet of these source and destination is different. So when we have this ending processes, the values are different in both the things. So it means they are not in my network. Okay, I hope you got the point, guys. Right? So two machines will not talk to each other because computer convert all IP address in the binary format, right? So we have seen the example here that 2 computers are here. So these are the 2 computer IP addresses, the first computer IP and the second. So this is class C. In the class C, we match first 3 groups. And in this case, we see the third group. You can see in the third group, we have 1. And in the second computer, we have 0, 1, 0. So this is a different block. That's why they will not talk to each other. And what is ending process? So just 1 1 is called 1. 1 1 is also 1 0 0 0 1 0 0. Okay, everything is 0. Just when you are on 1 1, that means 1. So when we calculate that, okay, that is called ending. So you will get a number. Okay, and if you compare the first 3 parts of this number also, so you can see that is also different than first and second computer. Okay, so that's called ending. So I think if you not able to understand this today, Okay, maybe after further classes, you will able to understand. Okay. So these are the example. So let me give you one 200.1.1.1, 200.1.1.2. Okay, so you just have to say yes or no. Okay, so in my first three question, I would say yes, they will talk. So now your homework, you need to tell me in the chat group. Okay, will they talk or not? Okay, 150.1.7.2, 150.3.7.3. Okay, 192, 168, 1.1, 192, 168, 100.2. Okay, 7.1.1.1, 7.7.7.7. Okay, 129.1.1.1, 129.29.1.1. Okay, so 203.1.1.1, 203.1.7.1. Okay, so now you have to say yes or no, like in the chat group. Okay, or maybe you guys can just, we will discuss this tomorrow and then you can compare your answers. Okay, so as of now, I'm adding this in your notes. ठीक है, तो मैंने notes में भी डाल दिया है. ठीक है, so this is your homework. You have to tell me, will they ping each other or not? Okay. Okay, so now let's talk about binary to decimal. Okay, at least we have to learn today binary to decimal. So what is binary to decimal or decimal to binary? Okay, so we will learn both binary to decimal and decimal to binary. Okay, so remember IP address has 4 groups. Okay, each group is of 8 bits, 8 bits, 8 bits, and 8 bits. Bits, okay. So how we to write 8 bits? Okay, so whenever you get a number, so these bits are represented in the form of 2 because 0 and 1 are 2 numbers. So we will use a base of 2. मतलब हर चीज 2 से करेंगे हम. Okay, base of 2 means everything we will do calculation with the power with the 2 number because 0 and 1 are 2 numbers. Okay, so 8 bits. How to write 8 bits? Okay, we start writing 8 bits by starting to the power of 0, 1, second bit, third bit, fourth bit, fifth bit, sixth bit, and seventh. Because we starting from 0, so it will go till 7. The same way, the second group also like that, to the power of 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. The third group is also like that, to the power of 7, 6. Means all groups are like that. Okay, so you guys can note it down one more time. Okay, so there are 8 groups. Okay, so how to calculate that? Okay, so let me write down here also 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let me make it more easy for you. So this is how we write. So we can write in a big number here. So let's write clearly. So we each group has 2 the power of 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. So by default, there are some powers of 2 which are called power of 2. So the 2 the power of 0 is always 1. 2 the power of 1 is 2. 2 the power of 2 is 4. 2 the power of 3 is 8. 2 the power of 4 is 16, 32, 64, and 128. So now suppose you get a number here. So decimal number, let's take an example 192.168.1.1. So how to make binary number of this? So let's start from 192. So what will be the binary of 192? So just take 128 and 64 128 and 64 because we have made 192. By doing a addition of 128 plus 64 is 192, and rest values will be 0 because you are not taking that groups. So now let's take 168. How to make 168? The rule says you have to pick one number at one time. 168, 128 plus 32, 160. 160 plus 8, 168. Rest values are 0. So let's take the binary of 1. So 1 kaise hota hai? 1 is just all the values are 0, and in the last you just type single 1. Yeah. And again we have single 1. Again the numbers are going to be the same. So this is called binary number. Okay, this is called decimal to binary. Okay, decimal to binary. Okay, there are some other complex things maybe you have learned. There are one formula like you can keep dividing that with 2. Okay, 2. Then you can do like you will get a number, right? Like this. Something like that. Okay, then you again do. Okay, so it was a very big like you have to count the reminders and all. Okay, so it is a way complex. So I think this is easy. So there is a Cisco book on it also. क्या हुआ? आवाज नहीं आ रही क्या मेरी? My screen is stuck. Okay, let me share. रुको रुको करता हूँ. कोई मुझे दुबई से कॉल कर रहा है, बताओ इसके लिए. मैं डर रहा हूँ भाई, किसके फोन आ रहे हैं अभी रात को. ओके, अब देखो, ठीक है, क्लियर है नाउ? क्लियर नाउ? From how long you are not able to see the screen properly?
कंप्लीट वापस
सर जब कम से आपने वीडियो स्टार्ट किया है ना,
It got, कोई बात नहीं, दोबारा कर लेते हैं. ओके, मैं अपने आप को पढ़ा रहा था, ये समझ लेना. Okay, so let's start again because my screen got stuck. Okay, now it is clear, right? Okay, next time if you get any, this time you have to say like this. Okay, break down, break down. This is the symbol now. Okay. Okay, so each group 8 bits. Okay, how to write 8 bits? 8 bits को हम कैसे लिखते हैं? How to write 8 bits? So you can start with all 4 groups. They are 8 bits. And how to write 8 bits? Y to the power of 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Okay, so this is a number. So you can count here 1 bit, 2 bit, 3 bit, 4 bit, 5 bit, 6 bit, 7 bit, 8 bit. So this is a way to just write 8 bits. Okay, this is how we write. Okay, now there is a number like 2 to the power of 7 is 128, 64, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, 1. So this is, you have to remember what are the powers of 2. So remember 2 to the power of 0 is 1, 2 to the power of 1 is 2, 2 to the power of 2 is 2, 4, 2 to the power of 3 is 8, 2 to the power of 4 is 16, 5 is 32, little bit maths, not too much, 64, 2 to the power of 7 is 128. Okay, so ये power of 2 हैं. Okay, these are power of 2. So now the question is how to make 192, 168, 1.1 binary. So write down 192 and tell me how to make 192 binary by taking the combo of 128 plus 64, which is 1 plus 1, 192, and rest values, you can make it 0. Then we have 168. So how to make it 128 plus 32, 160 plus 8 168, रेस्ट वैल्यू 0। मैथ है यार, सिंपल, आपको बनाना है। ओके, लेट्स सपोज 192 168, लेट्स टेक instead of 1.1, let's take 192 168 50.10. okay, so the third block is 50. How to make 50? 32 plus 16 48, 48 plus 2 50. Very easy. Rest value 0. How to make 10? 8 plus 2, 8 plus 2. Okay, you see these numbers. Okay, 8 plus 2, rest value 0. How easy. Okay, so how to practice this number? Because this is simple math, but you need to practice, guys. And there is a number, there is a Cisco binary game. Okay, so you just Google Cisco binary game. तो एक Cisco का binary game है. Okay, go to play. Go and play this. Okay, let me share this link with all of you. खेल लो थोड़े, बहुत दिन से गेम नहीं खेली तुमने. Okay, so go and see now. Click on the play the binary game. Let's play the game. Everyone is ready? Okay. So instructions, binary puzzles, decimal puzzles. Okay, so I'll play. So now how to make 2, guys? So just यहाँ पे 2 करना है. Make it 2 here and remove 0 here. Now it is eliminated. If you do not answer, these all blocks will come here and you will see game over. Okay. मतलब ये ब्लॉक अगर आप टाइमली नहीं आंसर करोगे तो और आएंगे और भर जाएंगे. ओके, सो हाउ टू मेक 5? 4 plus 1. So how to make, so when there is a 1 here, that means 16, right? Very simple, 60. So 2 plus 1, 3. Okay, so if you plus all the values, what will be the number? If you plus 128, 64, 32, 16, 84 to 1, the number would be, okay, how to make 4? Sorry, 4 कैसे बनेगा? Okay, now 4. So this is 8. 128, 128, 1, remove 0. 63, 32 plus 16, 48. 48 plus 8, 48 plus 8, 56, 56, 4, 60. Okay, good, done. 32, 32, this is 4. खेलो यार, सारे खेलो, enjoy. मैंने कर दिया, देखो level 1 तो क्रॉस करो सारे. Share the link with all of you. Clear level 1 at least. मैं तो बहुत आगे तक लेवल पे गया हूं इसके. ओके, 8. यूज माउस, टच पैड से हार जाओगे. 255, if you plus all values, you get 255. 8, 0, all zeros, 0. Yes. Level 1 complete. तालियां. Level 2. 131, 128. 64, 64. 13, 842, 12. This is 8. 255. All ones are 255. 65, 64 plus 1. Okay, 8 is 8. 363, 63. 32 plus 16, 8, 43, 2, 1. You 64 plus 1 क्या होता भाई? 65 ही नहीं होता. 65. Okay, 5, 5, 5. Hard to make 5. 4 plus 1, 5. 32 plus 1, 33. 128. Okay, so 24. 16 plus 24. 128, 64, 1, 224. 8 plus 4, 12, 13. देखो मत करो खुद भी. राउटर भी मेरे से कॉन्फ़िगर करा लेना कंपनी के. सो 2, 2, 8, 32 plus 4, 36, 37, 37. Okay, 252, 128, 64, 30. Okay, 3, 3, 3, 3, 16. मेरा तो लेवल 2 पे आ गया भाई मैं. ये बच्चों का मैथ चल रहा है. ठीक है, करो. Enjoy. This is your homework for today. Okay, go till level 3 in this game. Okay. Any questions, guys?
Sir Rahul.
Yeah, Rahul. Rahul is a
Sir,
question.
yes, no, sir, Rahul this side.
Okay,
Actually,
okay.
sir, can you explain again the TTL and suppose TTL value 64 or 28, which value is better for network?
All TTL values are better. It depends on machine to machine. We'll cover TTL value when I teach you trace route and all.
Okay.
Okay, so TTL value is not a big concern because you just need reachability. But yes, you need to understand TTL value is used in ICMP. In every packet, we have a TTL value because if you do not reach your destination, your packet will not loop in internet. तो TTL वैल्यू किस लिए होता है कि डेस्टिनेशन अगर आपको नहीं मिल रहा तो पैकेट आपका पूरा इंटरनेट में नहीं घूमेगा. ओके, टू रिड्यूस इंटरनेट लूप्स वी हैव TTL वैल्यूज. ओके,
मींस क्या होगा? सपोज एक नेट राउटर से दूसरे राउटर पे नहीं गया पैकेट, तो वापस आ जाएगा क्या? मतलब क्लियर नहीं हो सर मेरे को.
so basically TTL value, there is a value whenever you send any packet, anything in the network, all routers are going to reduce by 1. Suppose if computer A wants to go to computer B, okay, so the TTL value decrease by 1. Every router will decrement by 1. So why we have this TTL value? Because suppose you go to any website, like instead of google.com, you type maybe xyz.com, but that is not on internet. So your packet will keep searching for that information in the DNS server. You want that packet to be killed, right? Because that is like mistakenly you enter that website or something like that. If that website is not available, it does not mean your computer or your whole internet is busy in finding that website. That's why whenever you send any packet from your computer, we put a TTL value. Sometimes Windows has a TTL value 32, Cisco has 255, Red Hat 64. So all different machines have different TTL value. So they are giving this value to the router that, okay, I want to go to google.com, but I want to go to google.com within this TTL value. Okay, for example, if I go to command prompt and I say ping google.com, automatically I will get a ping. Okay, so and Google is giving me TTL value 115. But if I say ping -I, okay, like 5 google.com, okay, so what do you see? TTL expired because -I is used for TTL. So if I set a TTL value 5, तो अगर मैं बोल रहा हूं मुझे गूगल पे जाना है 5 राउटर के अंदर अंदर, what I am saying to Google, I want to go to google.com within 5 routers. Because if you have more than 5 routers, what will happen? Because every router decrease this value by 1, so your packet is not reaching the destination. But if I increase this number to maybe 15, now you will be able to go google.com. It means your computer and between Google, maybe there are 15 routers. Okay, you can check how many routers exactly by typing 13. So see 13 पे expire हो रहा है. Okay, 14, let's try 14. Yeah, 14 is okay. So 13 is getting expired. 13 TTL value is expired, but 14 is not expired. It means within 14 routers, your computer reach google.com. And you can also check with the trace RT command and type here google.com. Okay, and now you just wait for some time. Trace route -D. It will not send to DNS. It will do some fast trace route. So this is all the routers what comes between you and google.com. You can type this trace RT -d google.com and I hope to see 13 hops. देखते हैं शायद 13-14 ही हॉप दिखें. Maybe. Yes, any other question, guys?
Sir,
Hmm.
sir, it means is TTR value means is Google दिखा रहा है जैसे कि 115 है, तो मतलब maximum
So
attempt
that
करेगा
is not your
115.
that. सुन ले. So so this is not your TTL value. This is TTL value what Google is replying you. This is a reply packet. What is written over here? Reply.
Okay.
Are you getting? So this is a Google reply to us. So you do not have to worry what is this TTL value. No. So if you want to exactly see, you can put a -I. So just hold on. Let me see how many trace routes are there. Okay, 8, okay, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so you can see within 14 routers, we reach google.com. Can you see the trace route? Yeah,
Yes.
so now you understand Google is a big company. Okay, and still whether you are in India at any location or you are in any country, you will be able to reach google.com within 14 to 15 routers. So do you think we need more than 255 TTL value or something? Because because everybody knows like 30 to 14, 15 or 30 hops are okay. Okay, so that's why Windows have by default 32, Cisco has 255. Okay, so that is default of your machine. You can always increase or decrease also. Okay, but this is the default behavior of different machines. But yes, I'm just giving you example that you will be able to reach google.com within 14 TTL value. Okay, it is not, and by default, maybe if you are using Windows, you are already sending 32, which is already on the higher side. So TTL value is just expiry value. If your internet does not know where is the packet, where to send the traffic, the packet will not send in the loop. Okay, the packet will not revolve on the internet because all the routers going to decrease value by 1, and someday if the TTL value becomes 0, then packet will be discarded. तो जैसी
मतलब सर बोल सकते हैं ना कि 115 जो है वो उसका मैक्सिमम अटेम्प्ट लिमिट है उसकी, वो
नहीं यार,
आफ्टर 115 को डिस्ट्रॉय हो जाएगा, उसके बाद वो अटेम्प्ट नहीं करेगा.
मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ तुम्हें समझो, ये गूगल का TTL वैल्यू है, तुम्हारे कंप्यूटर का नहीं है. गूगल क्या सर्वर यूज कर रहा है, लाइनेक्स कर रहा है, कुछ कर रहा है, हमें क्या लेना देना उससे भी. हमें अपने साइड का देखना. वी हैव टू सी फ्रॉम द सेंडर पर्सपेक्टिव, बिकॉज आई डोंट नो व्हेन वी आर पिंगिंग google.com, it is like we are getting response from a firewall, maybe response from a router, maybe response from a server. So we need to see our TTL value. So by default, if I send ping google.com, okay, so maybe I'm using by default 32 TTL value, but you can't see those values because you always see in the ping packet or reply packets, but you can't see your request packet. And to say request packet, you have to use a tool like Wireshark. Okay, and then you say I want to capture the traffic. Okay, maybe कोई है क्या? Okay, it's not working today. Maybe I'll show you. But yes, you can see any packet inside that packet. It will see TTL value also. ये करेंगे थोड़ा और डिटेल में धीरे धीरे. Okay.
ओके सर.
Yeah. Keep asking me these questions.
ये google.com जो पिंग होगा, that will go to which server? The nearest उनका जो भी सर्वर रहेगा, it will go to that particular server, right?
So that depends that where they are forwarding India traffic. Maybe India, so you can check by just copy paste the last IP. Okay, and go to what is IP, what is my
Yeah,
IP.
not
Yeah. So just go to this and check the last IP of trace route, and then you will find where is google.com. That's the server in California. दिख रहा है ना?
तो स्क्रीन नहीं शो हो रहा है.
screen नहीं आ रहा है.
Yeah. So I just go to what is my IP / and all, and then you can see it is showing me California, United States. Okay, but before that, I went to this server also. Maybe I can check this. So this IP also belong to US. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you want to see the path, you can keep checking the path. Let this IP is going from Delhi. Can you see the 59 Delhi IP? Airtel Bharti. Yeah.
But
So till here, I'm in India. Till
mm,
9 hops, I'm still in India. Because my ISP has taken maybe internet from Airtel, and then Airtel is forwarding the connection to Delhi, and maybe Delhi to Mumbai, and Mumbai to maybe Singapore. And now you can see this 116, which quite we can see ये कोई Singapore का IP होगा. 116 might be between Airtel and Google. There is another which is Airtel Broadband Bharti Telesonic, and you can see
Kerala.
traffic is going from Trivandrum because that
It is
is
going
a
by Chennai.
yeah,
Into
sea station. Yeah, that's a sea station, right? Because Delhi can't connect to US. We have to move all traffic from Mumbai or maybe to the south, Chennai.
Chennai.
Okay, you can always see submarine cable. I'm talking about everyone who want to see submarine cable map. Okay, so open this website and see all the cables in India or wherever you are from. Okay, so suppose if I want to see all the cables in India, I can go to this website. Okay, and you can see a lot of cables here in India. Okay, so these are called landing station. In Mumbai itself, we have a lot of cables. Okay, so this is Chennai Trivandrum, and there is a cable here, Airtel cable, eye to eye cable. I think this is the Airtel cable.
Yeah,
You can
I too
see,
is Airtel.
yeah, you can see Bharti Airtel. This eye to eye cable is a Airtel cable. So they have added 3,200 kilometer big cable fiber under sea. So it means this is a cable owned by Airtel. Now this is a Tata cable, which is Tata Indicom, Tata TG and Tata Com communication. Supplier Subcom. You can also check supplier. That Tata has given project to Subcom to add this cable, and Subcom owns almost lot of cables on the market. Okay, and there are big cables also. Like if you see here, CME4, this big cable is around 20,000 kilometer, and there is another cable which is more than 32,000 also. This is also 21,000. Okay, तो यहाँ एक CME3 थी शायद. Okay, so you can see. So some cables are owned by a single ISP. Okay, and some cables are owned by multiple ISPs also.
These cables
Okay.
are underground, sir?
Huh?
Underground?
No, under sea, bro.
Okay.
ग्राउंड के तो अंदर दिख ही नहीं रहे ना हम. श्रीलंका का है ये सर. इधर मार रहा हूं मैं. अगर यहाँ पे इफ आई क्लिक हियर, द केबल इज नॉट गोइंग अंडरग्राउंड. देयर इज नो ग्राउंड, ब्रो. दिस इज अंडर सी. Okay, so search here submarine cable. Okay, let me show you one more video. Last video for today, 5 minutes. नहीं तो तुम देखोगे नहीं कभी ऐसे तो. सब देते हैं. We'll discuss about. Okay, so let's start last video for today. Okay, so this is again my video only. To networkings. So in this video, we will discuss about how India is connected to internet. तो मोस्टली लोग ये सोचते हैं कि इंडिया से जैसे यूएसए या और डिफरेंट कंट्रीज हैं, साउथ अफ्रीका एंड सिंगापुर, दीज कंट्रीज आर कनेक्टेड वाया सैटेलाइट्स. सो सम पीपल think that cables are connected with satellites, or not cables, basically countries are connected with satellites. That is still in pipeline. Satellite connections are still not that advanced. Elon Musk is trying to do that, but still we have not figured it out very well. Okay, so means 99% of your global network is on cables, which is under sea. But ये wrong perception है. Most of the guys who are into networking also ये सोचते हैं कि ये सारा satellite. I think it's in Hindi, so I have to. You guys can check later on, but I will just mute this and I will explain. Yeah. So this is a fiber cable, by the way. Okay, so in fiber cable we pass the light signals. Okay, and there is a outer jacket which is called cladding on a fiber cable, and then there is further coating so that nobody can destroy these cables like big fishes and all. So it's a very big cable if you see. Okay, and we pass the cable, and so these cables are planted under sea. Okay, so ये समुंदर के अंदर होती हैं. So these cables are under sea. Okay, and the people who plant all these cables are called tier 1 ISP. The biggest ISP like Airtel or maybe Tata, AT&T, Sprint, Level 3, okay, Telstra, Etisalat. These are tier 1 ISP, which are biggest ISP who invest in submarine cables. And then they give connections to tier 2 small ISPs. And then their tier 2 ISPs give connections to tier 3. Okay, so this is how networking works. Okay. So now you can take an example that if you want to connect multiple LAN networks, you need a router, right? But if you want to go to a network, like you will always forward traffic with submarine cable. So in India, so there are lot of landing stations like Mumbai, we have Chennai, then Tuticorin, Trivandrum, okay, Cochin. So these are landing stations in India. You can see like all the submarine cables are landed here. And from these cities, all India is getting internet connection. Means these 5 cities are very important. Okay. So we get all the internet connectivity from these 5 locations. Okay. So maybe we have another locations which are top secret, which I will not tell. Okay. So that we will not get under any attack. Okay. So this is how the cables are connected. Okay. So please do research about how India is connected to internet and you will get more clarity about those things. Okay. So that's all for today, guys. See you all tomorrow. Bye bye. Good night. यूं ही मिलेंगे चलते चलते. Good night. Bye bye. Okay, so there is some question. Amir is asking, sir, I'm in IT. What is difference between public and private? See, with public IP you access internet. With private IP you can't access internet. So basically, then in real world, because we can't use public IP anywhere because it is costly, so we use all the computers with private IP. Then we convert private IP into public IP with the help of NAT. So Amir, so your answer, private IP has a big difference. So private is not for internet, public is for internet, but we have to convert. How to check underground cables? This is what you are asking, Vishu. So TCP dump is a Linux application which you can check what is going inside the packet. It is like Wireshark. Okay, Wireshark is to check packets with the GUI, and TCP dump is a thing to check. Chandrakant, that's my batch. So few classes, that's my call that I have to do 3 or 4. Any problem you have?
No, sir, no. Just a question.
ओके ओके. सो मेरा दिल है यार, देखो 4 भी कर देता हूँ मैं, 5 भी कर देता हूँ, कई बार 2 भी करता हूँ. इट टोटली डिपेंड्स. सी फंडामेंटल नॉलेज, I think 3-4 classes does not matter because the batch is going to run for 4 to 5 months. If we are doing any YouTube live for 3-4 days, then it is not a problem, right? Yeah, everyone agree?
Yeah, right, sir.
Because from
Right.
there only you seen my videos and then you joined, right? So if we show people that how we teach, then only people will join our batches, right? Yeah, and basic knowledge, very, very basic knowledge should be free, right? It should not be chargeable. That's my concept. बहुत ज्यादा basic knowledge तो free होना चाहिए. तो इसलिए यूट्यूब पे डाल देते हैं यार, भला हो जाता है कुछ लोगों का। Sir, I have one question. Whenever we ping IP address, we get 4 reply in general always. Yeah, Baldeep, in Windows computer, we get 4 replies. In Linux, you do not have a limit. You have to stop. Okay, Windows mein by default there are 4 packets. In Linux, there is no limit. You have to stop it manually by pressing Control C. Shamik is asking, is there any 2.5 layer in OSI model? 2.5 is called, basically it is not a layer. MPLS, there is a technology called MPLS that is called a layer 2.5. Yeah, Anant, tell me MPLS and P2B, what your doubt? What's your doubt? Okay, I think you are on mute. Yeah, Anant.
Sir, MPLS and point to P2P, we can use internet or only we can use file sharing purpose only?
MPLS we can use for internet. Suppose you have MPLS connection between, MPLS is basically private connection. Suppose
Okay.
you have internet in Delhi. Okay, so in Mumbai, you are not taking internet. You just connect your Mumbai office with Delhi with MPLS, and you are using Delhi internet with the MPLS link.
Okay, that IPC who will share, that ISP team or our private IP
No.
only we
You
can.
just need MPLS connectivity that is done by ISP team. Okay,
Okay.
so once you connected with Delhi location, then you can pass your default route of Delhi to Mumbai.
Okay, so
We
we
will do
can.
all these practicals. Don't worry.
Okay, we can use only our private IPs only. So they don't share ISP
Yeah,
teams.
yeah. Yes.
And point to point also same.
Point to point is also like dedicated line. That is like point to point is a general word. So whether you say ILL, which is called internet lease line, and there is another link which is called this MPLS link.
Okay. So
Okay,
in a point
point
to
to
point
point.
also we can use the internet, right?
Yeah. Point to point is, there is no such cable on internet. If you go to ISP and say, I want point to point link, they will say what kind of point to point link. You need MPLS link, that is also point to point. What is point to point? One location to another location. If you connect 2 location, that's point to point.
Okay, so they can
So
ISP
there are
teams will not
two
share, right?
types of connectivity on, like 3. So one is internet lease line, which is dedicated connection, which is very costly. The second thing, you can take broadband, which you already have everyone in your home. The third thing is MPLS. MPLS is like, you are not asking for internet connection. You are asking ISP to connect all your head offices with the branch offices. Are you getting my point? So already suppose you have internet access in head office. So you do not have to, if you connected already your branch offices with head office, you do not have to take another internet in branch office. You can use head office internet because already you are connected with head office na virtually.
Okay.
Yeah. MPLS will be covered in our topic. It's a part of NRC, but yes, I will give you overview. Don't worry. Okay, thank you. Bye bye guys. Good night. कल भी पढ़ना है, छुट्टी कर दूंगा नहीं तो